castle?
Yeah.
Connie Rayner of the Morning Post. I'm fascinated to know what His Majesty's Consul in Florence makes of it all.
I can't believe your readers will be interested in our little ceremony.
Oh, they are. Since Mussolini, we can't get enough of Italy. Is this a regular group? I mean, are they all friends?
Friends? The Italians call them the Scorpioni.
Scorpioni? Why?
Why? Because they bite. Not me. They tried, but I bite back.
Your Lady Hester seems a formidable old battle axe.
Ah, live in an age of great dictators.
We are here today to remember you, Elizabeth Barrett Browning, a true English lady who with her poet husband Robert Browning found true happiness in this glorious city of Florence, thus celebrating the marriage between our two great countries, England and Italy. My late husband, the ambassador.
I wondered when we get to our late husband.
Sir Edmund, always dreamt that England and Italy would help form a united...
Mary seems to have a child with her.
From the American
Dressmaker's child.
and vulgarity. So we pay tribute to you, dear Elizabeth, who brought to this country not only poetry, but a fine example of British motherhood.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, please.
I'm sorry, Mary, we had to start without you. Arabella, your turn. Veronica, please.
From English blood and Tuscan birth, what country should we give her? Instead of any on the earth, the civic heavens receive her, while the blue Tuscan sky assumes... while the blue Tuscan sky entombs our English words of prayer.
Thank you, Arabella, thank you.
Caro signor Keegan, most respected and famoso mercante di Manchester.
Dear sir,
I am in grande gratitudine for the massive and importante bundle of silk which will bring lacrime allegre to the eyes of molte bellissime signore Florentine.
thank you for the consignment of fabric. It is up to your usual standard.
Please accept, signore, my most humble compliments and sincerissimi good wishes.
Yours sincerely.
And Miss Wallace, that's all for today.
No, it isn't.
What?
Your son.
My son? He's at orphan school. Why?
No, he isn't. He ran away to find his mother.
And that's the orphanage's business.
You brought him into the world. You are responsible for
Of course I'm responsible. I pay for his education. And I still pay you to turn him into a perfect British gentleman who'll speak better English than mine. What more can I do?
Give him a home.
Home?
The child will run away again. I'm sure of it. He's convinced his mother will come back soon.
Why don't you take him with you then?
What?
I have been thinking about it for some time. He likes you. He's happy with you,
No.
Miss Wallace.
No, no, no. You must take him with you into your family. But you are his father.
Yeah, of course I'm father.
Then try to persuade your wife. Might do her good to have a child to look after.
Ma che la dice? Can you imagine that my wife accept a bastard in our house? My wife.
Signor Granieri, there are no illegitimate children in this world. Only illegitimate parents.
Paroloni. Ma povera scema.
Now,
Ti
say good
immagini?
morning to your father.
Good morning.
Che impazzita! Ma come si permette? Oddio, you bring the child here. The wife. That can arrive any moment. Tu sta buono lì, eh? Miss Wallace, in England such behavior is perhaps possible, but in Italy, believe me, this is the end of the war. The end of the world. Bring him back to the orphanage subito, or bring him to live with you, or do what you want.
It's a responsibility I cannot assume.
If you're married, if you know what is love, you understand certain situations very, very delicate. Via, mi ci ha tirato per i capelli, mi scusi, eh.
La signora!
Ecco, lo sapevo io. Mondolè, non fatela passare, via. Assolutamente, voce.
Answered my question.
Sì, poi si esce, via. I call you at the phone. Ok, silenzio. Vi fate sentire.
Andiamo a discutere, non ti arrabbi,
Che c'è?
Guardi, si accomodi lì, vado a chiamare il parroco. È arrivata quella signora a portare quel bambino che era scappato.
Giacomo, che tu fai tutto solo? Via, vieni a giocare con gli altri bambini, dai. Vieni a giocare gentile, ci sai quando
Vedi l'ambulatorio della specialità.
Non c'è nessuno.
Ma erano lì, saranno andati via.
Luca, will you get the knives and forks? You know where they are. Oh, and the napkins, please. Thank you. And glasses.
Who are they?
They're English soldiers.
Is he your brother?
No, Luca, I don't have a brother. No, his name's Danny. He's the young man I was going to marry. And that's my father. They both went to fight in the Great War, and they didn't come back. But they're always with me. Now, you get your chair. There. Haven't you ever had bacon and eggs before? Go on, try it. It's very good.
Can I stay here with you? Until my mother comes back?
Yes. Just as long as you like. Oh, the man is impossible.
What did he say?
It's no good. He simply won't listen. It seems it's up to me.
We'll all help you.
Well, it's my problem, but you can all help if you will.
Oh, of course we will.
Arabella, Wednesday and Friday, could you do the art bit? You
Yes,
know,
yes,
music
fine.
galleries?
Yes.
The
Yes,
museum.
what else?
Well, fetch him from school when I can't. And meal times.
I know. Arabella does the Uffizi, and I do the supper. 3 times a week.
All right. Do you mind terribly?
I think I might rather enjoy it.
I don't like this coughing. She's been doing it all night. Perhaps I should take her to the vet. What was I saying?
About art.
Italians breathe it in with the air of Florence, not like us cold English.
Are you cold?
Not me, Luca. I have drunk deep the wine of Firenze. I've warmed both hands before the fires of Botticelli and Michelangelo. Is he coughing again?
Is she cold too?
Come on, come on. We'll be late. Luca, we've got to see this. We've just got time before school, but this is something you mustn't miss. I'll show you something you'll never forget. You see, Luca, Florence isn't just shiny cars and ice creams, as little boys think. It's the human form divine, the body beautiful. And you, yes, you could be part of that world. To make, to create. To live as those old artists did, Luca, is to share a part in the divine plan. We must go. We're going to be late for school. I'll be back later to take you home. I must run to the vet. Oh, well done, old girl. You've done terribly well.
Il primo che avevo mi è morto di
Quella signora inglese, venga, venga.
un pianto così nemmeno quando le porte mio marito.
Aspetta, babbo! Ecco!
Giti bene.
Addio, Luca! Io vado a cavallo!
Quante belle illustrazioni.
Bastardo! Bastardo! Vieni qui! Bastardino! Vieni qui, t'ho detto! Ragiona per paura di me! Ma tanto non mi scappi, sai! Ma pagherai anche te! Bastardino! Figlio di puttana!
You tell your wife to leave the child alone, or I'll call the police.
My wife's had a lot to put up with. What do you expect me to do? Lock her up?
Yes, if necessary. Will you please try to understand what I'm telling you? I might agree to look after Luca on certain conditions. As far as he's concerned, you might not even exist. Just give him some of the valuable time you spend on your clock. And all the rest.
Sì, sì, sì.
The child needs a father, for God's sake.
5 lira. Silver, eh? For your pocket.
Grazie, signor Guarnieri.
Luca, in inglese, eh? In English.
Thank you, Mr. Guarnieri.
That is better. But why you not call me Papa?
Because
What?
you don't take me to school in the bicycle.
La bicicletta? Ma... Well, Miss Wallace takes you.
When is she coming back?
I don't know. She's busy, you know. In Paris. For her work. Oh, bene. She's there. Luca! 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 Stop! Luca! Luca, come back! Luca, vieni qui. Luca, senti, ascolta. Lei è un'amica di babbo. Ci vediamo domenica prossima. I'll see you next Sunday. Via, via la macchina. Vai bravo, eh? Ciao, ciao. Vai, vai, vai. Ciao, Luca.
thought my mother would come back.
She will not be coming back, Luca.
I don't understand. Why?
Do you remember the 2 photographs you saw in my room?
Your soldiers. They didn't come back.
Yes. But they're always with me, even though they're not here. Love doesn't die. And in the same way, your mother will always be with you, even though she's
Not here.
Supposed to be around here somewhere. Excuse me.
Ma che bella automobile.
Can you tell me where a Signora Georgina Rockwell is?
You mean Georgie? She's over there.
Thanks a million, kid. Grandmama, do we really need a tablecloth?
Of course we do, Wilfred.
But it always blows away.
Well, then find some little stones and put them on the corners.
He really is quite charming, Lady Hester, your grandson.
Poor boy. He lost his father at Passchendaele, and his mother was never very strong. I've had to be father and mother to him.
You've done a marvelous job.
Don't I remember that particularly ostentatious vehicle? Oh, no, it can't be.
I think so. Mrs. Morganthal is back. Should we invite her to tea?
I think not. Americans simply don't understand picnics.
Georgie! Hey, Georgie!
Elsa!
Where in the hell have you been? Oh, sweetheart, why do you have to do your digging in these dusty, dirty places?
The American collectors are back in Italy. That's where all the bargains are now. And plenty of fakes as well.
You got your fofo in, you take your fofo out.
Americans.
You know Cesare Poggi, the art dealer, don't you?
Ah, si.
Okay, well, he telephoned me in Paris to... Oh, my God, it was so hot there, George, you could have fried an egg on the sidewalk. Here, hold that for me.
And Cesare said?
Yes, well, he said he just found the first version of Picasso's Demoiselle d'Avignon.
And you bought it?
Well, of course I...
Connie Rayner of the Morning Post in London. Do you mind if I take notes?
No.
Yes, sweet.
No, I want everyone to hear about this. Anyway, when he called, I said yes immediately, but that penny-pinching son of a bitch husband of mine said no, pitched a fit, and then faked a heart attack. But I say good riddance to bad rubbish.
No, she really does not.
Oh, I really do. I really do. What I can't get over is the fact that he's too cheap to slip a poor girl a little Picasso.
Hard to believe.
I know.
Maybe you could sell this and buy it.
No, I couldn't. I want to keep this one, thank you very much. But mark my words, I'm going to have that goddamn painting if it's the last thing I do.
And she will, believe me.
You know, it was very sweet of you to point me in the right direction. Here. Luca? 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 Luca! My God, look at you! You have sprung up like a little bean sprout since the last time I saw you. Oh, my goodness, look at you. Now, you tell your mother that I'm going to need a completely new wardrobe, so I plan to keep her as busy as a little beaver. And you know, Luca, she's really better than anyone else. Better than Schiaparelli, than...
Elsa,
what?
there was no chance to tell you, but Clara's dead.
My God, Georgie.
Nothing to be done. Just...
But what about the boy?
One of the English women, Mary Wallace, has been looking after him.
Will you tell this Mary Wallace that I want to talk with her?
Foundry. So, it's too bad. Now go away, please go.
Prego, mi devi.
Oh,
Ti perdono.
thank you.
Fermo lì! Prego, mi perdono tanto, ragazzi.
Grazie. Grazie tanto. Oh,
La foto,
Look, everybody knows how I live my life. I live my life like a crazy woman. But I loved Clara. We had this strange relationship. I mean, she didn't even bill me sometimes, but that's beside the point. And I know what kind of a hard time Luca's father gave her. I'm sure he's not even helping you.
Sometimes.
I'm sure you're being too kind. Anyway, I know that I owe her a lot of money, and I was thinking that possibly I would put the money into a trust for Luca, and I want to know what you think about that.
It would make all the difference to his life.
Well, I mean, it's not a lot of money, you know. It's just enough to give him...
Independence.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, do look. Oh, look. Look at that ridiculous American monstrosity they've given the child. What do they call them? Knickerbocker glories. Oh, it's amazing, you know, they can even vulgarize ice cream.
Don't worry. We're all taking care of him.
Are you sure you know what you're doing? It's one thing to take care of stray dogs. It's quite another to take care of stray boys.
Elsa, darling!
Don't give me that Elsa, darling crap.
Elsa,
now, where's
listen.
my goddamn Picasso?
If you send the money when I
I
called...
told you that Morganthal wouldn't give me the money then, Chezzy. God damn it. Wait, buy it back. Offer them more money.
No, Elsa, please.
And I want it now. Georgie, do you understand what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yes. I try for you, okay? I promise, I
don't
try.
want you to try, Chezzy. I want you to get it.
Yes, I will get it, okay?
Is that an Italian get it or an American get it?
I will get it for you, okay?
Okay, Chezzy, I'm sorry I got mad at you. I love you.
I love you
too. Thank you. I just love this painting so much, Cesare.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry, Elsa. No, I'm sorry. My back. I had some problem for 2 days.
Sweetheart.
I think you prefer to dance with these young people. They drove me here. This is Fabio, the pianist.
How do you do?
This is Carlo. This is
How do you
Fabrizio.
do? Come on, Fabrizio, you dance with me. Oh, Chezzy, thank you so much.
I think it's better for you to dance with them.
Well, you don't have to twist my arm. Come on, Fabrizio, I choose you.
Suona, maestro, suona. That's my girl. Now here's a dance. Could dance the feet of you boys.
Lei balla benissimo.
Bellissimo. I know that one's good, but what am I doing good?
You dance very well.
Thank you. Yes, of course I do.
You should have seen her on Broadway. Elsa Paris, Ziegfeld star, 3 years running until she threw it up for Mr. Morganthal. He wanted a private performance.
And boy, has he been paying for it ever since.
Oh, Georgie!
Bernard, we need some more champagne. You're not gonna need that, Connie.
When laughing friends deride, tears I cannot hide, and I just smile and say, when a lovely flame dies, smoke gets in your eyes.
Are all American women as exciting as you?
Alas, no.
Go, you have it! Come on, you come on, Trevor! Look, to your left! The ball! Luca! Pass it! No, shoot! Luca, yes! Go! We win! Luca, down! You are the best!
It's Mussolini's finest achievement. Discipline and order, safety in the streets.
And invaded Abyssinia.
Oh, why shouldn't Mussolini have an empire? All the best people in Europe have empires.
May I quote you?
Yes, you may. Tell them in England the truth about Mussolini. Such a vibrant man, a Roman emperor.
Signora Morganthal, welcome back. It is so lovely to see you again. Buonasera, signora. Da questa parte.
What do you think of our new Augustus of Italy?
Musso? Ooh, I think his butt's too big to push around the dance floor.
Oh, dreadful.
Why, Hester, I didn't see you there. Luciano!
È tornata a Firenze.
Elsa, my dear. Elsa.
Flagrantly immoral.
I'm throwing this little shindig tonight to say goodbye and thank you. Because alas, I have to love you and leave you.
You have to be terribly brave about that.
Oh, Paula, thank you so much, but just for a little while. Because tomorrow, Chelsea and I are going to Paris, where I got the chance to buy a certain Picasso and get my skinflint husband to pay for it. But tonight, I want everybody to have a wonderful time and drink up because the champagne's on me. Oh, she's a jolly good fellow.
Oh, my goodness, the donors should come to this. It's too much. It's too much.
What did she say she wanted to lay her hands on?
A Picasso.
Who's he?
He's a picture, dear.
Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny. Which nobody can deny. She's a jolly good girl.
I'm Julia Mayer, a friend of Mrs. Morganthal.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Sit down, please.
Thank you.
Elsa wants you and your friends to join us in the celebration.
Oh,
very kind.
Oh, do thank her. I bathe in the stuff to celebrate her departure.
Which nobody can deny.
You like this? This is okay. It's a good copy, a Roman copy, but this, come, I want you to see this. Ah, this Hellenistic, authentic 150 BC, Venere Amore, Venus and Eros.
That's very good, Luca. For 7, that's excellent. It's much better than a lot of amateur artists. Where do you learn to do that?
We'll start again from the middle of the balcony scene. Juliet is on the balcony, and Romeo is down below. Let's put the light back on the stage. There. Now.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear, that tips with splendor all these fruit treetops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orbit, lest that of thy love prove likewise variable.
What does that mean?
Variable? Changeable, changing, things that don't always stay the same.
I see. Vario.
Yes, vario. And Juliet knows that true love is not vario. It lasts forever. It's the most important thing in life. Now it's Romeo's turn.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee. Now, he comes up to the balcony. Yes. Now, let's go back to the beginning again.
Wilfred, where do you think you're going? Wilfred, come and sit down.
This man is hurt.
Come and sit down.
The world's gone mad.
Damn fascists! Shame on you! Shame on you!
This isn't the fascists. This is the anarchists. Mussolini has no idea what is being done here. If my husband were alive, he would go to Rome and tell him. Perhaps I should take on the role of ex-ambassador. And go to Rome myself. Wilfred?
She's serious about seeing Mussolini.
There's no doubt she'll try. Happily, she won't succeed.
But I might be able to swing it. Journalist on an important British paper.
Please, Miss Rayner, leave diplomacy to the diplomats.
Una è la vedova di quel Random, Sir Hester Random, che è stato ambasciatore britannico dal 26 al 29, come ricorderete. E poi c'è una giornalista che scrive sul Morning Post. Io penso che si tratti di quello che sta succedendo a Firenze. Bisogna riconoscere che è stato un errore molto pericoloso. Credo sia il caso di rassicurarli, è gente importante, molto ascoltata in Inghilterra, a quanto mi riferiscono. Gualtieri, fate passare.
Connie, don't forget we've come to Rome to take part in a moment of history.
I remember your husband very well. A true gentleman.
Oh, indeed.
Lady Hester Random.
Please.
Her grandson, Wilfred Random.
Sit down.
And Miss Constance Rayner, of the Morning Post.
Welcome.
Please.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, Count Grandi tells me you have some fears about your position here, in Italy?
To speak truth, we have been a little
Have
nervous.
no fears. Have no fears.
I always knew we could rely on you. Our long personal relationship. Since that night with my late husband at the Scala Milan.
You don't mind if I take notes?
You are here for that reason, are you not?
Throughout our glorious history, we have received your poets. I have particular regard for Lord Byron, the great Lord Byron. So many of you came here that at one time, the Italian word for foreigner was inglese. As I was saying, you have nothing to fear. Whatever happens, you will be always under my personal protection. You have my word.
Oh, look.
Shall I be mother? Shall I pour?
What is it? Good heavens! It's Lady Hester and himself. They did it. They had tea with Mussolini.
Careful! Mademoiselle! No food or drink allowed in the Uffizi anymore.
We always make tea here.
There is a change of policy. Go and drink your tea in one of your colonies. This is a free and civilized country. Avanti, ripulite! Ripulite tutto dentro le camere. Su!
what is happening here. You're afraid to have an Englishwoman working for you in case the fascists break up your shop. I quite understand. I won't be coming back.
I'm sorry. It is not just the letters. It's a boy.
Luca? He's doing very well at school. His English is first class. It's just
English
what
is
you
no
want.
longer the language of tomorrow. Luca must learn German. I send him to school in Austria.
Austria?
Our future is with Germany. I'm afraid, Miss Wallace, the era of England, it's finished.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Now, set the teeth and stretch the nostrils wide.
Hold hard the breath and bend up every spirit to his full height.
On, you noblest Luca.
Who say that?
Shakespeare's King Henry, remember? Before the battle.
He didn't say Luca.
No, he didn't. You're quite right, he said English, but he was talking about people who were brave, like you. Buonasera.
Molto tardi, molto tardi.
Oh, Luca. See? Yes. Austria is so beautiful. Snowy mountains, blue skies. I wish I could come with you. No, we're not supposed to do that. Bye, Luca.
Look, I bought you some flowers. Say goodbye to Nikki. Your favorite biscuits. Take care.
In carrozza,
Coraggio, Luca. Grazie. Coraggio. And gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves cursed they were not here, and hold their manhood cheap while they speak. And forth with us upon St. Crispin's Day. Upon St. Crispin's Day.
Ladies, please. Please. Ladies, please. If I have told you once, I have told you 100 times. You have got to go back to England. It's becoming dangerous here.
It's much more dangerous in England. They're at war. Why should we change our lives simply because some idiots want to make war?
The war can't last more than 2 weeks. I mean, aren't the Germans in Paris? It's all over in France.
For some people, it's just beginning. The Jews, for instance. Thousands of them being rounded up and taken away.
Everybody's talking about the Jews. You don't believe every little bit of pink propaganda you read in the newspapers, do
You can
you?
think what you will, Lady Hester. But I must warn you that if Italy declares war, we shall have to close down the consulate.
I insist you all return to England.
But whatever for? Signor Mussolini is wise enough to keep Italy out of it. Besides,
Well said.
I have his personal assurance that we will not be involved in any way.
That's all very well for you, ladies. What about this young man? Do you want him to become a deserter?
Wilfred will always do the right thing. Anna, yes, some more tea cakes, please.
Signora Badaloni, come sta? Non mi riconosci? Sono Luca.
Oh, Luca, che piacere rivederti. Vieni. Posa qui le valigie, chi ti avrebbe riconosciuto? Oh, come passa il tempo.
Gli è sempre uguale qui. Non è cambiato nulla. Quanti ricordi.
Mi fa piacere.
Dov'è Mary?
La signorina Wallace? È un pezzo che non la vediamo. Sa, non aveva più lavoro e è andata a stare da una sua amica.
Quale amica?
Oh, non lo so. Non ci ha lasciato l'indirizzo. Deve essere da un'altra inglese, sa.
Lei è ancora a Firenze?
Non lo so. Nessuno l'ha più vista.
That's me. John Webster.
No. 3 cases. 3 valigie.
Please, are you English?
Yes.
I'm looking for someone. Mary.
Oh.
Mary Wallace. Do you know her?
No, she...
We must get a move on. I can see with him. He's getting everyone on board.
Is she with your group?
No, she's one of the diehards. She's up at Lady Hester's place, refusing to budge. Yes, sorry.
Paul William.
Sta tranquillo che torno presto a farvi visita,
Christopher and Lola.
With them. What's going on here? The English get bored with Florence, now they're all heading back for the excitement of Bournemouth?
It's the war.
Italy's not in the war.
Not yet. Il Duce is waiting back the winner.
Signora, I documenti, per favore.
I'm not leaving, I'm just arriving.
La prego, I documenti.
I'm American.
Americana, mi scusi.
And what about Lady Hester and the others?
No, they refuse to budge. They still think Mussolini is going to look after them.
Thank God. What would Florence be without the Scorpioni?
Let's hope the Florentines think the same.
It was lovely to see you.
Goodbye.
Elsa!
Here.
Le ho detto che la signora è americana, scusi.
Elsa Strauss-Armistan.
Americano, va bene.
Is that
Gliel'ho
good?
detto.
Thank you.
And what happened to the last one?
He kicked the bucket.
And who is Strauss-Armistan?
He is a lovely, elderly gentleman.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
No, really. He's an absolute angel, or he soon will be. No, he lets me do anything I want to do.
I'm Luca. Luca Innocenti.
Luca! My God, every time I see you, you're taller and more grown up. You're so handsome, too.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on now. When a girl tells you that, you've got to listen. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on a whole bunch of fun.
Better let me fill you in on the girls. What have you been up to, Luca? It's been so long.
I was sent away to school in Austria, but I couldn't bear it any longer, so I've come home to Florence, to the School of Art. It's what I've always wanted to do.
I thought your father always wanted you to be the perfect English gentleman.
He changed his mind and tried to make me the perfect German businessman.
But it didn't take.
But it doesn't matter. I'm independent now, and I owe it all to you, Signora.
To me?
The money, Elsa. The trust.
Oh, the trust. But Luca, that was your mother's money. Now, I'm going to be here for a very long time, and I want you to come up and tell me all about yourself, okay? Promesso?
Promesso.
Elsa, darling, it's not the moment.
Chelsea,
Shall we go,
all right.
please?
All right, Luca, I have to go, but I love you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Why are you hurrying me so much?
I'll tell you later. Oh, this is Vittorio Fanfani. He is a good lawyer and a good friend. You know lawyers. Better to be friends with them.
Chelsea, where's my car?
It's too big and flashy. I thought it would be better to be discreet.
Cesare, I had no idea that driving around in my car was indiscreet.
Oh, Elsa,
Well, of
please.
course, how would I know? Because I'm just a rich, vulgar American.
Elsa, my angel, let's talk about something pleasant. I have managed to get the Picasso for you. Are you happy?
So happy, Chelsea! Oh, what a great coming home present.
It's a very beautiful painting.
You know something about modern art?
Yes. I like it very much. Especially the Italian. Marinetti, Balla, the Chirico.
Beauty and brains. So, you're a chauffeur who's a lawyer and an art expert and speaks English. Chezzy, things have changed. So how is it that you speak such perfect English?
My father. I spent some time with him in America when he was working there. Wonderful country.
Would you like to go back?
This war doesn't spoil everything.
Exactly, Elsa.
Would someone correct me if I'm wrong? Am I living on a completely different planet? As far as I know, the United States isn't at war with anybody.
Not yet, anyway.
Mr.
Bonfani. Vittorio.
Vittorio, I was thinking that since you're such a lover of modern art, that it would be nice if you could come up and help me when I hang my paintings.
I like that very much. Cesare showed me some of your art. That Balla you have is my favorite.
I know, it's mine too.
Really?
Yes.
This conversation is making me a little car sick.
Combattenti di terra, di mare, dell'aria, prigionieri della rivoluzione e delle legioni, agli ambasciatori di Gran Bretagna e di Francia.
Avanti, signora, faccia presto.
Sì, capito. Are you ready, Hester? We have to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I holding up the war? Are we under arrest?
He says we're just being taken into custody.
Oh, really? It will be nice to know that when we're locked up, we won't be under arrest, just taken into custody. And what will Il Duce do? Hmm?
Il Duce?
Yeah, Il Duce, what will he do when he hears that you've arrested me? Hmm? You see, I am Lady Hester Random. My late husband was His Britannic Majesty's ambassador. I have diplomatic immunity. Anna, more coffee, please. This is cold. Anna?
Oh, Hester.
Anna, su, via, fammi schierare. Tu puoi andare con loro.
Ma cerca di capire. Lady Hester mi ha preso con sé quando nessuno mi voleva e non posso abbandonarla ora.
Lei sta a ascoltare.
Fermo, no, basta, lasciami stare.
Noi abbiamo gli ordini di arrestare tutte le straniere nemiche.
What did you say?
That we're enemy aliens.
But we are not enemies. We're not aliens either. We chose Florence from the whole world. And Florence should be honored.
Brava. Brava, Hester. For once I agree with you. Hello.
Senta, signora, andiamo che non abbiamo tempo da perdere.
Che
Si muova, forza.
Che fa?
Come?
Non si permette di toccare.
Io faccio...
È una signora molto importante.
We'd better go, Hester.
Better go?
I'm sure Mussolini will release you quite soon.
Better go.
At least you can take your maid to look after you. And your niece to accompany you. Georgie, will you take Lucy to the bus?
Oh, certainly, Lucy, my dear. Oh, you look lovely. You're traveling frock. Oh, I'm very worried for you with all these Italian studs roaming around. Uh-oh. Come on. Up you go. You're gonna miss your trousers. I never leave home without mine, though. I must say, skirts aren't all bad under the right situation. Hester, come on, chin up.
Oh, that's typically American. Keep out of trouble and tell other people to keep their chins up.
Come on, you never know. I may be joining you sooner than you think.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Take care, old girl.
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry. Miss Mary, it's me. Luca.
It is you. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe.
I heard what they were doing to you.
Avanti, forza su, signore, sull'auto. Signore, andiamo su, forza.
Hello and goodbye, all in the same breath. I'll let you know where we're going, if I can.
Forza su, signore. Che succede?
You waited! We came as quickly as we could. Aiutami, per favore!
Forza, voi andate a... Dai, vai.
Please, I can't go without my paint. Here. Come on, quickly. Oh!
Cane no.
No, you can't take that. Luca, take the dog, please. Look after her.
Of course I will. We were puppies together.
Porca miseria! Questo motorino! Ora glielo dice mio babbo!
È lì che le portano, a San Gimignano, la città delle 100 torri. Ci sei mai stato? Ci sono dei bellissimi affreschi di ghirlandaio. Bellissimi.
Sai, bella consolazione per quelle disgraziate.
Avanti, signore, seguitemi.
Grazie.
Eccoci qua, finalmente sono arrivati 18 prigionieri. Avanti, signore, non siamo al Grand Hotel. Forza, dai, fallo entrare, presto. Non siamo al Grand Hotel, forza. Oh,
This can't be right. It's a barracks.
It looks like an old school.
Oh, Mary. Well, there must be a mistake.
Seems there's only one lavatory.
Oh, we can't be expected to sleep together. Are we to have no privacy?
Now, if we have to be here, we may as well make the best of it. So, why don't you all choose a bed and take your cases and we'll rig up some screens for a bit of privacy.
Andiamo, Clemente. Prima che le vecchie si addormentino, facciamo l'appello, dai.
Signore, vengano per l'appello. Signore, forza, su, mettiamoci in fila. Lo facciamo sto appello, o no? È chiaro?
You are extremely rude, young men. No gentleman would ever dream of entering a lady's room without first knocking. Now go outside. Count to 10 and then knock. When you hear me say, come in, you may enter.
Che sta dicendo? Che si ne capisco proprio.
Mary, translate that for me, please.
Va fuori, batte alla porta e aspetta fino che secco. Come in.
Ma andiamo, ma facciamo...
Now outside, please. And it is customary, when leaving a lady's room, to say good night. Did you hear what I said? Good night. Oh, Mary, let's teach them a little basic English. Good night. Now, come on. It's not difficult. Good night.
Good night.
Ladies. Now, come on. Good night, ladies. Now, go.
Good night, ladies. Inglese, staviamo un po' noi, Angela.
Maggie, she's come all this way. Oh, you brilliant dog. Maggie. You brilliant dog. Oh.
Luca! I thought you'd be here. Come on, let's sit down for a moment. Do you know, I was so worried after you went away. I never knew what happened to you.
I did write to you from that Nazi school. I promise you I did. Perhaps they didn't post my letters.
Oh, I'm sure they didn't.
The English are the enemy, they said. Over and over again. But you're not the enemy, Mary.
I'm afraid in Italy now, I am the enemy, Luca. So you must be very careful. It could be quite dangerous for you to come here often.
But I can help you.
What?
There's the trust. The money Elsa gave me.
Oh, Luca.
I can give it to you.
I don't want you to do that. That is your future. But thank you. It's nice to know that someone is looking after us.
Oh. È pazza! È pazza! È completamente pazza! Ma che cosa le hai fatto, eh? Elsa è innamorata. Unbelievable!
You should get her to buy my Modigliani. It is a bargain. Everyone is selling up nowadays.
Have you seen how many pictures and sculptures she's bought already? I'm trying to calm her down, Sam. Put some order into her life. Don't even show it to her.
A pity, I should just have to take it back to New York with me.
Oh, thank you. You're leaving?
I certainly am. I have sold the gallery. I'm joining the general stampede, I'm afraid. Europe just isn't home anymore.
My dear Sam, why ever not?
Accident of birth, I suppose. It is never a good time to be a Jew. Vittorio is right. Elsa must stop this folly. Send the collection to Switzerland. Get out fast.
All right, come on, don't open your eyes. We're almost there, Don't open your eyes, don't open your eyes. You can open your eyes. Isn't it unbelievable, isn't it? Isn't this fabulous? You should have seen this house before I fixed it. Isn't this amazing? This is Picasso. It's one of his most famous paintings. It's called Demoiselle d'Avignon. I almost lost this painting once. But, you know, I really want something. I don't give up till I get it. De Chirico. Frightens the hell out of you, doesn't it?
Yes.
Luca, can you do me a little favor?
A favor? Of course.
Now, you gotta be responsible. I have to be able to trust you.
I'll be responsible.
Oh, this is my favorite, Bala. Another great Italian. An explosion of color and light. Makes you feel. Makes you think.
È fantastico. And I spend my time learning how to draw the past.
Oh, no. You have to study the classics. It's essential that you know the basics before you go off and experiment.
Like Picasso.
Exactly. I can trust you. Come on. Come on. Close the door. And take off your shirt. Come on, Luca, unbutton your shirt. I don't have all day. Here. Does anybody take care of your clothes?
I live alone.
Luca, I need you to deliver this package for me tonight. These are very important documents. It's imperative that no one find out about it. So, here. This is the address. Memorize it and then burn it.
All right.
Maybe with your baby face, no one will suspect. Meet me tomorrow at Donay's at 12.
Ehi, tu! Non hai sentito la sirena? Che ci fai in giro?
Sto cercando un rifugio. Non riesco a trovarlo.
Facci un po' vedere i documenti, vieni qua. Va bene. Torna subito da mamma, vai. Corri! Corri!
I passaporti. You cannot believe the good you've done. This is going to make so many people happy. Have you ever had champagne before?
No.
Okay. To the old Scorpione and San Gimignano.
Yes.
And let's see if we can cheer them up, but it's got to be our secret. Hmm? Now, after your next mission, what would you think about dinner at the villa? I think I can rustle up a chicken. We can talk about painting. Thursday night, 9 o'clock.
I think I might be free.
Oh, you think you might be free? Ooh. Cigarettes, champagne. I think I might be free. Are we a man now?
Possibly.
And such a handsome man.
Da parte di Duce.
Di chi?
Di Duce.
Il Duce?
È un segreto di Stato. Non una parola con nessuno. Soprattutto con la polizia. Devi chiamare solo la banca. Ha capito bene?
Capito. Chiamare la banca. Non è chissà cosa sia.
Monte dei Paschi di Siena. Il signor Trivulzio, per favore.
Can you believe it? We're going to be moved to a hotel.
Well, of course.
Il Duce must have found out some stupid underling made a mistake.
Amazing. You think Musso would have other things on his mind. Like the war, for instance.
Once upon a time, this hotel had a very high standard of service. I stayed here with my late husband, the ambassador.
My dear Lady Hester. Count Piero Bernardini. A million apologies for not coming to pay my respects earlier, but I had the honor of knowing your husband.
Oh, really? I don't remember him ever having mentioned your name.
But yes,
No,
in Rome.
excuse me. Do you know the manager here?
Menotti. Ancora c'è Lady Hester.
Ah.
Le camere sono pronte.
You'll be having a good spring clean, I hope. Thank you. Thank you. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Mr. Menotti, we take afternoon tea at 4 o'clock. When I say 4 o'clock, I mean 4 o'clock.
Come la desidera.
Not a quarter past,
Come la
4
desidera.
o'clock. I wonder, would you please put this in a prominent position?
Oh, il Duce.
The story of the ladies. I don't understand you sometimes. What makes you do it? It's going to cost you a fortune.
It's the way I am. Sometimes I do crazy things.
But they hate you. They've always been mean to you.
I know, but they're old, amore. And I don't know. I respect them. And who's going to take care of them? Mussolini?
Respect them.
You know, I don't want to talk about this.
Fine. Fine, everything is easy for you. Obviously, it's pointless trying to have a serious conversation with you. But it's going to be very difficult for me to get out of here. False documents, bribing people.
I can take care of it.
No, Cara, I will take care of myself. Still, it might very well be that I won't be able to go with you.
If you can't go, then I won't go. Does that make you feel better, baby?
You are impossible, Elsa. Yes, it would make me very happy, but it doesn't solve our problems.
Oh, you Italians, you're so dramatic. Problems. My biggest problem is, what am I going to wear tonight?
Signora Elsa.
Mrs. Strauss-Armistan is not at home.
Not at home? But she invited me to dinner. Come to dinner at the villa, she said, on Thursday. Today is Thursday, isn't it?
As I said, Mrs. Strauss-Armistan is not at home. Would you care to leave a message?
Give her these.
Small one, please.
What?
Black ones or white ones?
Whatever you want. As long as you don't wear too many jewels as usual.
Thank you, darling.
Lady, niente animali qui in domo. Proibito cani.
Nonsense. Can't proibito dogs. They've got souls just like us. Which pope was it that said that dogs have souls too? You ought to know. You work in a cathedral. You know nothing about dogs' souls.
Ti ho detto che in chiesa con cani non si può entrare. Ha capito, sì o no?
Oh, never mind. The light's fading anyway. But we'll be back tomorrow. Won't we, Nicky?
Va bene. Brava signora, sì, la torni quando la vuole. Vedi? Però i cani la lo lascia là, dietro
What
la
kind
porta.
of a Christian are you? You go on about one of God's creatures, and all the time you let these wonderful frescoes fall to pieces. Shame on you.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Come sta?
Bene, grazie.
Quanto costa?
5 lire.
Ah, no grazie.
These are the documents Lady Hester asked me to fetch from her villa.
Thank you. Have you seen anything of Elsa? How is she?
How should I know? I'm only the messenger boy.
Luca, what's the matter?
It's just, I don't want to be her messenger boy any longer. That's all.
Luca, wait. What on earth has happened? She's always been so good to you.
Oh, she's a rich lady. She can afford to be good to everybody, including all of you.
What are you talking about?
Who do you think is paying your hotel bills? Mussolini?
What do you mean?
It's Elsa.
Elsa?
Yes, Elsa.
Well, how very generous of her.
Anyway, she has someone else. He can be her postman now.
The green-eyed monster. Elsa?
Oh, right.
Let's go back with that. You marry me? Io italiano.
Bellina la nipote.
Italiani best.
Attenzione, attenzione. Le trasmissioni radiofoniche dell'EIA saranno interrotte per un annuncio straordinario. L'agenzia americana Walter ha comunicato che all'alba di stamane formazioni aeree dell'impero giapponese hanno effettuato incursioni massicce sulla base americana di Pearl Harbor. Un numero ancora imprecisato di navi da guerra sono state colpite e affondate con ingenti perdite di vite umane. Il presidente Roosevelt ha annunciato l'entrata in guerra degli Stati Uniti d'America.
The Americans are in the war!
Ti tenga solo e a Frada, ma a Brooklyn. O che succede? Che mettono due panni in galera e che si chiamano.
Ladies, you'll never believe how much I've missed you. Georgie! Connie, Ursula.
Oh, I wish this hadn't happened to you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, honey, don't be. Now we can all be enemy aliens together.
We'll make it a party.
I'm afraid this isn't going to be a party. I am sorry you've been separated from your dance partners, Mrs. Strauss-Armistan. Now you're about to find out what it's like to be at war.
Well, this isn't exactly the trenches, is it, Hester?
Thanks to the generosity of Il Duce, we are being treated with dignity. Whether he wishes to extend his generosity to American citizens is quite another matter.
Come on, gals, we don't need to fight. We've got to live together. That means behaving like gentlemen, right, Lucy?
I can't take this much longer. I'm 22. Nobody seems to remember that. She thinks I'm still a child.
She's doing it to save your life.
What life? How much longer do I have to stay here, wasting my life like a fool?
It was the only thing she could think of to do. People will do anything for someone they love.
Making me live like this. You call that love?
Yes. Yes, it is love. Whatever it may seem to you, it is love. I lost the two men I loved the most in a war. I wasn't given a choice. If I were in Hester's place, I might do the same as she.
Whatever you want, ma per favore non mi faccia perdere tempo, della roba calda, che la tenga ben calda. Ha sempre fatto tutto lei, vada per cortesia, vada. Non le hanno dato neanche il tempo di prendersi un fazzoletto. Bastardi, bastardi. Ma ha trovato il tempo di scriverti questa lettera. Il console svizzero verrà oggi pomeriggio insieme a qualche esperto.
Ne scopriranno delle belle, come quel falso Picasso.
E quei Léger.
Comunque, falsi o veri, saprà certamente che appartengono ad una società straniera, no? Essa non possiede nulla, ufficialmente. Neanche la villa e tutto il resto. Nulla.
Ma quale società? Non me ne ha mai parlato. Ma scusa, se ha sempre firmato lei tutto di persona.
Andiamo, Cesare. Essa è matta, sì, ma non al punto di non proteggersi da eventuali problemi.
E sei stato tu a consigliarla per proteggersi da eventuali problemi?
Il mio ufficio legale, Cesare.
Bravo.
Elsa! 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 We've been invited to a party on New Year's Eve. And you've been invited too. At Count Bernardini's palazzo. Elsa, darling, you wouldn't have a pair of stockings, would you?
I don't know, Con.
You haven't opened your luggage yet. Can we look? Can we?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, you're a darling. Oh, Elsa, Elsa, please, may I have this?
Yes, Hazel, it's you. You keep it.
Thank you. Oh, do you think it suits me? Oh.
Yes, Molly.
Oh, my God.
Does my butler think that I'm wintering in Monte Carlo, for God's sake?
Silk stockings. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, you can feel how wonderful
Grazie, Luca. Thank you.
Signor Innocente.
Good evening, Signora.
Luca, stop this nonsense. You know you're going to forgive me in the end anyway. All right, so I am a dizzy dame with the memory of a fruit fly, but I love you and I would never do anything to hurt you, ever. Look at them. Look how adorable they look. Do you know how happy it would make your mother to know the joy that she's brought a bunch of old, crazy English ladies? I think they look better on them than they did on me. Dance with me. Come on, please dance with me, Luca. Come on now, it's not that awful.
Lady Hester, ma'am, may I have the pleasure of dancing with Miss Lucy?
Oh, Georgie.
Come on, gal.
Oh, Georgie, don't. I really don't.
Yeehaw!
Georgie.
Hi.
You look lovely tonight, Lucy.
Thank you.
I love that dress. Actually, I love that dress. It's my favorite dress.
Okay, enough of this flirting. I don't like you behaving this way when you're out with me.
Guardi, la voglio.
I'll be right back.
Hey, Miss Elsa, you look wonderful. How could I not come to kiss you on New Year's Eve? Now listen, I have some very important news. Come this way. Get ready. You're going to Switzerland.
But how can I get to Switzerland?
There, a diplomatic passport. But listen carefully, we can't travel together. It's too dangerous. You go first. I'll cross the border with a Dutch passport. In a few days, we'll be together again in Zurich. All I need you to do is sign the last of the company papers. There.
Yes.
Don't be afraid.
No.
And there.
Yes.
Everything will be fine. Now I must go. I still have many details to attend to, and Mama's waiting. Listen. Everything will be fine.
I know,
it's
but...
a matter of days.
I know, but how will I know? Who will contact me?
Somebody will contact you. Trust me. Me.
No.
And remember, I am doing all of this for us, so we can be together in America.
But when we remind ourselves of the frightful cruelties and tyrannies with which the German armies are now afflicting almost all Europe, when we read every week of the mass executions of Poles, Norwegians, Dutchmen, Belgians, Czechoslovakians, Frenchmen, Yugoslavs, and Greeks, when we see these ancient and honored countries whose deeds and traditions Europe is the heir, when we see them writhing under this hateful and merciless alien yoke, when we see their patriots striking back with every week a fiercer and more furious desperation, when we see all that, we may feel sure that we bear the sword of justice, and we are resolved to use that sword with the utmost severity to the full and to the end.
Vengano, signore, vengano. Avanti, forza, signore, su. È tardi, signore, muoversi. Avanti, presto, su. Muoversi, signore. Avanti, avanti, signore, muoversi. Loro vengono dalla festa e noi passiamo al lavoro, eh?
Wilfred! Nice. Wilfred! I'm not Lucy!
Lucy!
I'm not Lucy! I'm Wilfred!
You are wonderful without your hair.
I'm a man! I'm a man!
La mano, vai, mi fa male la mano, mi fa male la mano.
Sì, vivo! Stassi spaventi! Guardami via!
I'm a man! I'm a man! I'm a man!
Wilfred! Wilfred! Vieni con noi, ti portiamo al sicuro. Ma te lo sapevi che il professor Cassuto è ebreo? No.
Ma dove lo portano?
Dovunque lo portino, non lo rivedremo mai più.
We are
No, lasciate, lasciate.
We must hurry. That's right. Let's put it down here.
Georgie, wait, look. Shouldn't we have some canvas to protect
No,
her?
sure, no,
We should put
mattresses,
something like that.
No, it's fine. It's good as long as it's not touching. Don't worry.
Well, you do it. I'm much too nervous.
Get some wine and bring me some.
This is better than Earl Grey.
So bad to watch this. It's made me so nervous. He's doing it now, but I still think we'll be
Arabella, I'm terribly worried. I've heard nothing more from Wilfred.
Well, Luca gave you the message. He's safe.
Isn't it safe? With those terrorists?
He's fighting for freedom. You said that Wilfred always did the right thing. Well, you should be proud of him.
Well, I am. But he'd be safer here with me.
Oh, Hester, you can't keep him wrapped up forever. He's fine now. Think of him.
Well, haven't I been?
Well, perhaps you've been thinking more about yourself. Do you mind my saying that?
Yes, of course I do.
Please, I must take this for Georgie.
Oh, I hope she's all right. Sleep well, Santafina, till it's safe to wake you up.
Yes, it's true. Vittorio had so many arrested. Some I knew very well. Old friends. They never returned. Il professor Cassuto, te lo ricordi, no?
Really, if he didn't really love Elsa, why didn't he have her arrested before?
Because he had other plans. He controls everything she owns. He'll take it all. That's why Elsa has to die, you understand? Yes, it's true. Oh, please, please. I love Elsa. She is a great friend. I feel responsible. I understood it all too late.
We'll do everything we can. You knew all this. You didn't tell Elsa or me.
You'd have accused me of being jealous.
Jealous? Luca, what were you thinking of? What does it matter about your hurt feelings when you know someone's life is in danger? Someone who's given so much and made everything possible for you. Oh, how could you be so childish, so ungrateful? It's time to grow up, Luca. We all have to grow up sometime.
Luca, how are you?
Non è facile, ma ci è andata bene a un dei livrei di settimana. Purtroppo ci vogliono molti soldi. No, non per i partigiani, ma c'è gente che rischia la vita, sai. Ma che t'ha fatto? Hai svaligiato una banca, Luca. Presto!
I say, Luca, I didn't know you were so rich.
No, I'm not. That's not my money. It was meant to help me grow up. But it doesn't seem to have worked.
Well, what's happened?
Once upon a time, my father wanted me to be a perfect English gentleman. But I forgot the first rule. Love thyself last.
Shakespeare.
Who else?
Mary wants us to help Mrs. Strauss-Armistan escape. I don't see why we should be involved. She's got a passport, she's got papers, all provided for her by her Italian family.
Passport, it's a death warrant.
How can we be sure of that? I can't see why she can't make her own arrangements.
Because she's locked in her room, too damn scared to move.
Oh, then if she can't move, she'd better stay where she is.
What have you got against Elsa?
Nothing in particular.
Oh, yes, you have. She's American. And she's a Jew.
It isn't that. She's a flagrantly immoral woman.
Oh, Hester, come off it. She's not the only one. There's some people in this room who've been having it with every pair of pants in sight, civil and military.
Not yours, thank God.
Oh, I second that.
I experience life, and I owe it to my talent as a writer. As a matter of fact, I have an announcement to make. I'm writing a book. My memoirs. Letters from San Gimignano.
Another Lady Chatterley.
Rescuing Elsa would be a wonderful story for my book.
Story? This is not a story. We could all get shot.
Shot? I've got the frescoes to save.
Arabella, you might love art, but art certainly doesn't respond to your affections.
Lady Hester, please. No, perhaps she's right. Perhaps I'm no good. Maybe I can't paint the way I would like to, but, well, nor could Ghirlandaio or Titian. I mean, look at Schubert. He never even finished that symphony. All artists fail, and perhaps I failed more than most, more than others, but since I've been in this beautiful place, I feel that there is more that I can do, that there is a way of making people understand that I can, oh, God.
Arabella, just please don't start.
Perhaps we should stop quarreling. Why? I'm enjoying it, aren't you?
I'm not quarreling. I'm simply asking why we should risk our lives for hers.
Because she is in terrible danger. She's just waiting there. She's put her trust in a man who has no intention of helping her to escape. She signed over all her property to him, and now he's planning to get rid of her. Yeah, Luca and I have tried to tell her she won't listen to a word against him. So she's waiting there for Vittorio, and what will be coming is the Gestapo. Well, Hester, you've got to tell her to go. Luca and his friends have everything ready.
Why? Why me? She doesn't like me. I certainly don't like her.
That's exactly why.
And because you owe it to her.
I don't owe that woman anything.
Oh. Oh, Hester, do you really believe Mussolini has been paying these hotel bills?
Yes, of course. Who else?
Stop living in a fantasy world, Hester. Mussolini doesn't give a damn about you or any of us. It's Elsa who has paid the bills and never once asked to be thanked.
Ask Luca. He arranged everything.
Luca? Is this true?
Yes, Lady Hester.
Elsa, it's Lady Hester. Please open this door. I have to speak with you.
Go away.
I have a message from Vittorio. Aren't you rather letting yourself go?
Give me the goddamn message, Hester.
His message is perfectly clear. Mary tells me you've signed everything over to him. All your property?
Yeah.
All your property?
Yes.
And all your money?
Yes.
Well, now he has everything you possess. He wants you arrested and probably dead. He won't be coming here, Elsa. He's keeping well away. He's leaving everything to the Gestapo.
But I have a passport.
The passport is worth nothing. Georgie says it's a death warrant.
I'm scared.
Yes, well, yes, of course you are. Of course you are. We all are. Luca will help you, he and his friends. My grandson's with them. They will help you out of it. You must get ready, please. What do you want to take?
I don't miss.
All right.
Why are you helping me? You've always hated me.
Because we're creatures from two different worlds, you and I. Because I have despised you, and you have laughed at me, the Scorpione. And because, in spite of all that, you've been very kind to us and kept it a secret. And because we've both been very foolish women. We've both trusted men who have turned out to be bastards.
Vittorio.
And Mussolini. Come.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Absolutely.
scissors.
Thank you.
I've just been with your grandmother.
How is she?
She's wonderful, and she's so proud of you, Wilfred, and I'm proud of you, too.
Come on. Then my leg, okay? Okay, remain here until the boat comes.
Okay. Come here, I don't know how much time we have. I want to tell you something. I remember when your mother was in trouble.
My mother?
Yes, you were the trouble.
Me?
Yes. Your mother was pregnant with you, and everybody knew that your dad was a liar and he wasn't going to marry her. So none of her friends wanted her to go through with it. But I want you to know something. She really wanted you. You know, she wanted you. And so I said, don't listen to them. They're idiots. Just follow your heart, and if you want him, have him. So if I hadn't been there for you then, you wouldn't be here for me now.
I wish you didn't have to go.
I wish I didn't have to go either. I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'll always remember you.
And when I come back here and you've got a beautiful wife and a whole bunch of kids, you won't remember me.
I'll still never forget you.
Well, yeah, I am very unforgettable. But don't tell her that. You know, women get their feelings hurt so easily.
The boat's here.
Okay.
It's time to go.
Okay.
There's a fishing boat waiting to meet you about a mile out that will take you to safety. Good luck.
Are you American? Are you English?
No! We're no bloody English, laddie. We're bloody Scots.
Jawohl, Stellung eingenommen.
They're not going to blow up the towers. No, we can't let them do that. No, no, no!
Wer ist denn diese alte Frau? Raus! Ich hab gesagt, das hier ist Sperrgebiet! Müller, kommen Sie her!
Signore! Signore! Milady! 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 La
bella pittrice dell'arte legata. Befreien Sie diese Frau sofort aus Ihrem Explosionsschabel. Was haben wir jetzt zu unterhalten an? Ich erledige das persönlich. You have got 5 seconds to get out of here. You understand? 5 seconds to get away from here. 1, 2, 3.
Stop this nonsense at once! You have no right.
You get out of here.
You have no right at all. Do you understand me?
Get out of here, you old fool!
Oh, are we old fools? We are not old fools. You guard that one. I'll go there. Come on. Just you imagine what a hero you'll be! Blowing up old ladies! They'll give you the Iron Cross for that!
Shut up, you old fool! Und zieht mir sofort einen Befehl aus, sonst stelle ich euch alle an die Wand! Weiter! Sofort, unverzüglich! Aber bitte plötzlich! Interpreter for this job.
Which job, sir?
A party of English ladies. Old biddies under some sort of arrest here in San Gimignano. Orders are to move them to a place of safety, down to Rome.
Actually, I think you might need an interpreter, sir.
Why? Do you know them, Innocenti?
Very well, sir.
And do they not understand plain English?
Yes, but they don't understand orders.
Well, we'll see about that. We've laid on transport for 0900 hours, so if you could collect your things, we'll move.
Move? Who says?
I do. I have orders.
Orders?
My good man, I'm Lady Hester Random. My late husband was His Britannic Majesty's ambassador. I have, as you may imagine, a very special position here. So will you excuse me, please?
Ladies! Ladies, I must insist, this is still the front line. If you'll please go to the waiting transport, we really must get moving.
Do be quiet, Major, whoever you are. The Germans and the Italians couldn't get rid of us. There is absolutely no reason why we should surrender to the Scots.
Miss Mary.
Oh. I thought we weren't supposed to do that. Let me look at you. Oh, you look splendid. The perfect English gentleman. Just what your father wanted.
Oh, Georgie.
Georgie, give me a hand.
Is she all right? Is she all right?
Shh. Let her sleep.